taste that you found. Loud, loud, tremors from the sound. That's like the taste that you found. Loud, tremors from the sound.
Welcome to the second vlog. First and foremost, thank you for the interactions and the positive feedback on the first vlog. It's very encouraging. I'm definitely going to continue them. If you want to see any topic or specific thing in the vlog, just drop it in the comments below. I'll be down there responding and interacting with you guys. The topic of today's vlog is a certain TV that I bought recently that's downstairs, and I'll talk about that in a minute or two. I want to first mention this past week. So I've been pretty sick this past week. I got this weird virus and I was sick in bed for the entire week. I didn't get to go to a day of school. So I'm really behind on work. You guys got videos because those were already in the works before I got sick. But I didn't get to go to a day of school, so I'm really behind on schoolwork, and it's the end of the semester, so I have finals this upcoming week. So this upcoming week, apart from this video, there's only going to be one other video. But that video is awesome. It's been in the works for like months. I've been planning it out. I'm so excited. It's a new series. I'm so excited that it's finally starting, and I can't wait to see your guys' reactions to it. And hopefully it's a very positive reaction so I can continue the series and it becomes a staple of the channel because it's just an awesome series. I can't wait to reveal it. Just look forward to that later this week, either Friday or Saturday, hopefully Friday. So with that out of the way, let's go talk about that TV. Okay, so before I talk about the TV, I want to talk about this light. So the first LifeX bulb came. I have two coming, and I'm gonna put them in the two fixtures side by side the TV, but since only one is here, I threw it in the main light, and I'm having so much fun with it. So you control it with your phone. It's a LifeX app, and if you want it to be white, you can control the color temperature and the brightness and whatnot. And then if you want it to be a color, you get the whole rainbow. You can completely change it, the temperature and the complete color in the rainbow, and then the brightness of that there. So right now it's pretty red. It's not showing up perfectly on camera, but trust me, it's red. And so far I'm having a lot of fun with it. You can even strobe it. It gives you a little warning. You can see on my hand it's strobing. I'll point the camera at it. It's really a fun bulb to play around with, and I can see that if you get like a whole house connected to it, and you can control it like with your phone or an Amazon Echo, I can see how useful that could be. So now on to this TV. Obviously it's a huge upgrade over the last one. You ready? That's gonna be the thumbnail right there. Boom. This is a 55-inch 1080p smart TV from Hisense in fully working condition, and I got it for $350. But it was a very complicated story to get it. So with that aside, actually, it's story time. Story time is gonna be outside. So this all started when I found this deal on Microcenter. It was a refurbished and open box 55-inch smart LED TV for $350. So I was like, this is it, I'm buying it. So I placed an online order, and then I went in the next morning. That's how it works on Microcenter. You like place an online order and they get it ready for you. And when I went, it was marked as a complete package, which means it had everything you needed. So I bought it, and I went home and set it up, and it turned on, and I started navigating the menus with the buttons on the TV, and then it asked to set up the remote. Now the remote it pictured in the remote for the TV itself wasn't included in the box. It wasn't there. I looked everywhere. And so my solution to this at first was to just find a different remote, universal remote in my house and see if that works. I tried like 3 or 4. None of them worked. So I went back to Microcenter for the second time that day and bought a universal remote that is made to work with Hisense, the manufacturer of the TV. And I took it home. It didn't work, so then I went back to Microcenter again, and I had a little bit more of a goal this time. I returned that remote that didn't work, and then I went to the customer service and I went, look, this is only going to work with the TV or the remote that was made for the TV. Nothing else is working. I called Hisense, and they said it will only work with the remote that's made for the TV. So Microcenter ended up going and taking a new package or new item of that TV, opening the package, and giving me a remote out of that one. Which I would feel bad, but the open box that I bought was marked as complete, so it technically should have had a remote in it. That's the item I purchased. So it was on them to give me the remote, and they did. And now I have a working 55-inch 1080p smart TV for $350. It included 3 trips to Microcenter, which is only like a 10-15 minute drive, which is a hassle, but it's a great deal. And you'll find yourself doing that a lot if you find a great deal like that, especially if it's local. In this case, I would say it's worth it. I'm very happy with my product. It's an incredible price. And yeah, all in all, I would say it was definitely worth it. And a lot of you might be thinking to yourself, that is way too close to that couch for that size. And yeah, it kind of is. When I'm sitting on the couch, I need to be leaned all the way back or else it kind of hurts my head. But the good part about that is I can be on my bed and be a very comfortable viewing distance away from the TV. All in all, I'm very happy with the size. You know, maybe a 50-inch TV would have been fine, but when life gives you a 55-inch TV for $350, you take it, and you'd be happy with it. So that's going to be it for this vlog. Remember, next week, or I think it's going to be next Sunday, will be the ultimate and final episode and just overview and tour of the ultimate room setup, which really just turned into this area over here, where I'm going to explain every single thing I did and how it came together to look like that. I'm very pleased with it. I like the way the whole thing went. And so look forward to that. Again, this is the vlog number 2. If you want to see anything specific in vlogs, just let me know in the comments below. I have an idea for a couple, but if you guys want to see any, I'll put that above the things I'm thinking, because, you know, it's based on your feedback, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more content. And as always, stay classy.